Good morning, lovely friends, and also new friends if you're new to the channel. Gonna go ahead and jump right into the makeup and go ahead and pin my hair back so that way it's not in my face. And once I've done that, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my favorite primer, which is still the Makeup Forever. While I let that sit, I'm not gonna forget to moisturize my lips. I know I've done that plenty of times when I get to the lipstick and I'm like, holy shit, my lips are cracking. So don't forget to moisturize and put lip balm. And of course I'm using Soft Lips. Soft Lips is an oldie but a goodie, but I don't know how many of you feel the same, but I feel like I can apply Soft Lips forever and it still does not feel like enough on my lips. Is that just me? Comment below if anyone else feels the same way. Now jumping right into foundation, so I'm just gonna dot it all over my face, and I'm just using, what am I using? I just had a brain fart. I am using the Born This Way, the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Currently my favorite. I absolutely love it. Go to right now, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it with my favorite way to apply foundation, which is with the damp beauty blender. I feel like I get the most coverage, and it just looks nice and even and natural and all that good stuff you want on a foundation. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and apply that all over the skin. Moving along to concealer, and I'm just taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer so that way I can cover up those dark circles. Also, I'm going to make sure to brighten up my face, so I'm going to make tribal marks underneath my eyes, on my forehead, on my chin, on my nose, and I'm going to try not to poke my eye out. Oh my gosh. Please tell me if you're ever in a hurry if you've done this before. Maybe you haven't, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm crazy. Comment below or give it a thumbs up if you've totally done this. And just using the same damp beauty blender to go ahead and blend in that concealer. I like to start off on my cheekbones and then kind of work my way up. The less product I have in that corner, the better, because I do have major creasing when it comes to concealer. Once you've blended out that concealer, don't forget, you better set that under eye area so it doesn't go anywhere. You don't want all that pouncing to be for nothing. So I'm just taking the Banana Shade by Anastasia Beverly Hills from the original Contour Palette, and I'm going to go ahead and set that under eye area. The double chin just had to make a guest appearance, but we're going to go ahead and take Airspun with a fluffy brush to go ahead and set the rest of my foundation. So that way that doesn't move. I do have oily skin, so I've got to set it with something. And it also just makes it easier for whenever I bronze and contour my face for everything to just blend well in the skin. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the bronzing shade from the On The Run Urban Decay palette. Really and truly, the bronzing and the blush are the only things that I use from the palette. This was an impulsive buy. I had one of those days where I went to Ulta and I felt like I just had to leave with something. So I left with this palette. When I got home and I actually used it, didn't really care for it. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. These product shots are giving me life. Brittany, can you not smile whenever you're showing a product? But moving along, I'm taking the blush from that same On The Run palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my cheeks and blend it out with the same brush that I used for the bronzer. For my blush, I'm just going for that Anna Steele look. If anybody is a 50 Shades of Grey fan, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I want it to look as if I've just pinched my cheeks and I'm ready to conquer the day. For brows, I just took my Dipbrow Pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills and just kind of feather that through my eyebrows, not going for any type of defined look, just trying to make it look as natural as possible. For the eyes, I'm keeping it extra basic. I'm using the Morphe 35P palette, and I'm just using the left side. That first row, all those warm and neutral shades, that is the only row that I'm going to be touching. Again, we're keeping it pretty basic with this everyday look. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that nude shade on a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that into my crease. Now taking that camel shade, that bottom shade, I'm just going to go ahead and take this on a more dense blending brush and focus this mainly on the crease, because with the nude shade I did kind of bring that up, but this one I'm just focusing this on the crease. I'm not going to bring it too high. Now just taking that second shade from the top on a flat shader brush, I'm just going to go ahead and dust that all over my lid so that way it really brightens my lid. Once I went ahead and applied my lid color, I'm just going to go back in with that dense brush just to go ahead and blend out the edges so that way it's not harsh, everything just kind of blends in and flows together. You know what I'm saying? And my look is starting to come together, and promise guys, in my next video, I will not look like I'm getting ready to take a mugshot. I'm going to go ahead and take a black eyeliner. This is just a Rimmel one that I have, and I'm just going to go ahead and tightline my eyelid, and this was extremely hard to try to do on camera. As you can see, I am struggling, so I had to go off camera to go ahead and tightline that eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and give my eyes a couple of coats of mascara to make them look as voluminous as possible, because every day I do not wear lashes. Hell, every weekend I don't wear lashes. So I want them to look as voluminous and beautiful as possible. So moving on to lips, I'm just going to go ahead and remove that lip balm with a makeup wipe and also any foundation that's rubbed off on my lips. I'm going to go ahead and take all that off so that we're prepping for our lipstick. So for lips, I'm just going to go ahead and use this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick in this new shade. So far my thoughts on them: the applicator is nice, it feels good on the lips. They are kind of streaky. I don't think I would get a bold shade in this because they are streaky. You do have to reapply it a couple of times, but for it being a drugstore, it's pretty okay. And they don't smell too bad. I will tell you though, if you tend to lick your lips a lot throughout the day, you are going to taste this liquid lipstick. Well, that about concludes today's basic everyday makeup routine. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed me. Please feel free to subscribe. This is just the beginning. I'm definitely getting used to this, but I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So again, please feel free to subscribe, comment down below, all that good stuff, but I will definitely see y'all in my next video.